Welcome back. Now, the story of star-crossed lovers Romeo and Juliet has many adaptations. For its 33rd season, Tanghalang Ateneo presents a dramatic piece forged from the song Ang Sintang Dalisay ni Julieta at Romeo by G.D. Roque in 1901 and Orlando Tino's translation of William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Here's a peek at the Sama's traditional dance, which serves as the production's movement motif for Sintang Dalisay. All right, let's give it up for our Tanghalang Ateneo, sir. All right, now thank you so much. Dancers Gabby Calma, Ariel Dishon, Vanna Pasis, Zenon Gosalves, Abdul Sayed Haila. There you go, sir. No worries, no worries. Okay lang tayo, okay lang tayo. Sheng Brillantes, Jopi Sanchez, Dan Limaco, John Mark Yap, Julia Motumul, and Melia Miranda. Ang dami nyo, ang galing nyo. Give it up to you guys, and sir. And of course, we're also joined in the studio by director Dr. Ricardo Abad and actors Khalil Almonte and Tasha Tanada. Good morning to all of you. From here, and here, sir. Kamusta po kayo ngayong umaga? I want to say thank you for joining us here in the studio.
Good morning, yes.
And I guess we'll just converge here as one big group. Congratulations, the 33rd season of Tanghalang Ateneo. And what a way to open up the 33rd season by staging a story that really is timeless. The story of two star-crossed lovers. Tell us why Romeo and Juliet, or Julieta and Romeo, was chosen for this.
Because I discovered the 1901 awit written by Roque. He's a Filipino. And so the play is not exclusively based on Shakespeare, but from a Filipino. So Romeo and Juliet was interpreted with Filipino eyes and with Filipino sentiments. And I thought it was worth staging that kind of sensibility. So what I did is I got the awit and I overlaid a Filipino movement motif, which is we learned the eagle, and Rio here was their teacher who taught them dance. He's from Tawi-Tawi himself. And then we used Philippine ethnic traditional music to make it more Filipino. And then we use, of course, the language of the awit, which is very poetic and very lyrical. So it becomes a very, very Filipino view, version, a feel of the classic Shakespearean text.
All right. Well, I mean, rightfully so. You said you know, there's a traditional love story there between two feuding families, but you also have this intercultural, I guess, the meeting of two worlds. Also, like
That's
you said, it's a production, it's a collaboration between the North and the South, right? We also have, as you mentioned,
Rio here, our teacher from the South,
who's joining us from Tawi-Tawi, taught the dancers.
Are from the city, and So it's there, they're from the north, and he's from the south,
from the
and
south,
we
and
from the
he's-
Ateneo in the north, and he from the south collaborated
And
for
he's
this
shared
production.
he shared his dance. I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask
Khalil.
the actors how difficult was it being exposed to traditional dance from the south and really having the pressure to embody it and dance it with pride so that it's given the justice that it deserves.
Well, yeah, at first it was difficult because we had to really learn specific steps, and we had to learn like the theory behind it. Like we use metaphors like the Southern Sea in our movements. We have it was imbibed to us. So that's one of the challenges because well, I think as young people we're not that exposed to that kind of culture. So we really had to immerse ourselves to that tradition.
How was the experience for you?
Yeah, it's very enriching. Even before choreography, we had to undergo training, a 1-week workshop, Eagle workshop under Sir Rio and other master teachers from Tawi.
Yeah, we heard that was a week-long
workshop.
Tell us about what you did in that workshop, I guess, and how it was, as you mentioned, enriching in general, not just to learn the dance and the choreography, but also as a cultural experience for you who's not so much exposed to the cultures and the traditions of the South.
Well, the eagle has a lot of types, right? Just like in other dances, we learned different types like dancing with your partner, right? Dancing with props. So this is actually our, the clappers. This was one of our, one day we devoted one day to learn how to use the clappers and which steps and dances we could incorporate with it. Right? And we also used some weapons, right? Spears and swords. It was
Fans,
also,
handkerchief.
yeah, handkerchiefs also.
So
I think
things are
my
really
my
important.
feeling is that it was not very difficult. Kasi pag kapwa Pilipino, parang ang daling makuha yung step at saka yung damdamin ng sayaw. Kaya hindi na, isang linggo, nakakuha nila. And Rio was very